Hello everyone, this is Paul, I'm your form nerd. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Norland. Oh shit, I'm not muted on my end. Now I am. Sorry about that. But yeah, good to see you. I hope your Mondays went well. I'm glad to say I survived mine. But welcome to Norland. This is a game I've actually been meaning to play here probably since I think E3 when I saw the trailer. Pretty sure it was one of the big E3 Summer of Games uh, presentations. I saw this pop up, and it's by Hooded Horse, the developer, and they're the ones who did Manor Lords. Um, So I figured, hey, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. It's still in early access, so I don't think I'm going to be doing a full playthrough here. I did want to pop in and just kind of see how it's
Nearly
looking.
200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
You are in charge of helping a noble family of lords who own a province in Norland achieve prosperity, security, and personal ambitions. Your lords obey your commands, but they also have their own will. History is just beginning. Yes, yes, I know how to play a game. Yes, boo, 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 boo. Beautiful. When you need to stop and think, pause the game. Yep, okay, yeah, fantastic. Sometimes it makes sense to accelerate the passage, try different game speeds, 1, 2, 3. Perfect, yay, yay, yay. Character needs, while you can only directly give orders to your lord, all characters in Norland have thoughts and needs. If these needs are not met, characters will become unhappy and start causing problems. Select a lord by clicking on their portrait. Click on the Mood tab in the character menu to see their current thoughts and needs. The most basic of needs are food and rest, which are replenished by consuming food and alcohol. Alcohol is for rest. You have a stock of provisions for the time being, but it's necessary to ensure reliable food and alcohol production. Also, your characters don't go hungry. Do this, let's learn how to construct and manage buildings, starting with managing builders. In Norland, you only control a noble family, so you need to assign a manager to oversee the workers in the buildings. The instructions given by the managing lord are sufficient for 3 days, and an average one lord can manage 7 to 10 buildings. Let's appoint a manager to the hall where your builders are assigned. Select the hall, click the management button, and choose a lord for the manager role. Apparently wants me to do Shipka. Hi, Shipka. Wait for the lord to distribute instructions to the workers. Okay, Shipka, get on with it. All right, that took a while. Great, the workers are now aware of your plans and are ready to start building. Wood is a primary resource used in construction, so first priority is to build a lumber mill. All right, construction, resources, lumber mill. Build it. There. Now let's build a rutabaga. Rutabaga, that's a vegetable. I know that. Construction units waits until the construction of the buildings is complete. All right, we'll speed it up a little bit. Okay, we'll speed it up a lot a bit. All right. Since the employees need instructions, don't forget to assign managers to the new buildings. Note that the higher the Lord's management skill, the more additional product the building will produce under their management. Select the lumber mill and assign manager to it through the building menu. Select the rutabaga field and do the same. Okay. Manager. Oh, I can pick whoever I want. Need for rest. Need for rest. Need for rest. Okay, 210, 235. I'll say the higher guy goes to the lumber mill, and the lower guy goes to the rutabaga field. Sup, my failed politicians. How goes it? Pretty good, Red. How about yourself? Oh, but one lord can do multiple buildings, they said, didn't they? Right, now we have food production sorted out. Now it's time for alcohol, which helps to relieve fatigue after a hard day's work. We already have built a brewery for alcohol production. Let's create an order for the production of the cheapest type of alcohol, moonshine, which is made from rutabaga. I don't think that's true, but do until X. Specify how much moonshine you want. 100. Now it's necessary to appoint a manager in the brewery, and the peasants will take rutabaga from the warehouse by themselves, and at the end of the working day, they will bring the produced moonshine to the warehouse. Please note that you already have 50 units of moonshine, so to complete the task of producing 100 units of moonshine, you'll need an additional 50 units, as 1 unit of rutabaga produces 1 unit of moonshine. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the lower guy. He's just in charge of the rutabaga production, start to finish. Doing okay? I can see the world's falling apart around you. Well, it could be worse. It could be diplomacy's not an option. You should have watched on Saturday. That's a pretty intense game. Depending on how this one goes, I might either do this again on Wednesday or another diplomacy's not an option on Wednesday. Being early access, I don't know how polished it is yet. Once the workers receive instructions, they'll begin their duties during the day. They work in the evening, they tend to their own needs, receiving a wage which they use to buy food and alcohol from your markets and taverns. Ideally, each character will consume 1 unit of food and 1 unit of alcohol per day. Characters will try to purchase higher quality goods whenever possible. Lords receive food and alcohol for free, delivered to the hall by the servants who take it from the warehouse. On the right, under daily expenses heading, you see the daily wages. On the left, you can see the prices and quantity of each resource that can be sold to the peasants every evening. Peasants first try to buy food and then use the remaining money on alcohol. Yeah, so college students. Uh, if they can afford it. By regulating prices and resource availability, you can influence their consumption of these resources, which affects their mood and financial savings displayed on the right. Currently, workers' wages are 8 gold coins, and the price of rutabaga is 4 coins, and the price of moonshine is 7 coins. That is not enough for the peasants to buy both rutabaga and moonshine daily, so they'll have to save for several days to go to the tavern. Let's reduce the price of moonshine to 4 gold so that workers can buy it every day with their wages. This will make them happier. Okay. By satisfying the needs of peasants, you increase their average mood, which affects migration. A high average mood will attract new workers. Conversely, unhappy peasants will leave the city and become criminals. Let's find what concerns them the most. Okay. 79, wealth 15. Workers needed for open jobs 4. Nectar addicted. Okay. Cultural, we have 7 varns. Expected migrants today, 5. Frequent negative thoughts, tasteless rutabaga, repulsive moonshine. At the bottom are the strongest negative thoughts, and the peasants are written along with the number of characters that share them. We can see here that they are displeased by the flavor, bliss, the rutabaga, and the unappetizing moonshine. We're going to resolve this by producing higher quality products, but we can't do that without specialized knowledge contained in books. But where can we get them? Here comes a holy caravan to the rescue. They'll sell us books with the much needed gold for other resources. Gold circulates through the economy of Norland in 3 ways: the pocket of peasant migrants, trade with neighbors, and the holy caravan. The holy caravan arrives in the evening every 1 to 3 days and is the main source of gold holy rings, a luxury appreciated by lords that serves as the currency of their class, books, and prisoners. Wait until the caravan arrives at its destination. Click the caravan leader to select the lord to trade with them. Note that the higher the lord's trade skill, the more profitable the trade will be. The caravan leaves the city at midnight, so ensure you complete all business with them before then. Okay, so where is this caravan? I don't even see any roads for this caravan to travel upon. So this game, it's a bit of hell. What's that game Bree likes? Guillotine played it a lot. RimWorld. It's a bit of RimWorld with actual like colony management beyond just building and telling people what to do. One thing that I kind of like about this one is, oh, that's the caravan. Is that I wouldn't say caravan is 4 guys walking around. I think you need like at least a cart or something. But you can't actually tell people to do things. You can just kind of set policy, and then based off of their demands, they'll actually do what they want to do. All right, so click the caravan leader. Select the lord to trade with them. Which one's the leader? Prisoner, prisoner, prisoner. Oh, up there. Trader. Ready to trade. You've got the best market rate. It was boring, so this sounds better. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit of like economy management beyond just city builder. Alright, so we're sell 30 units of moonshine. Okay, I did too many. How do I take some back? Oh no, that's the coins, not the units. All right, 30. And then trade it for hop field and beer. And then close. Now that we have a book on how to grow hops and produce beer, you can study it in the library through the knowledge menu. Books can be written in different language, but most are written in the imperial language. Open the knowledge menu, assign a lord to learn hops and beer. Shipka, you're the best reader. Besides managing buildings, your lords can also carry out tasks. However, they will refuse to do any task if they're unhappy. It seems that one of them is already unhappy now. This is indicated by the red background on their portrait. Let's see what happened. Select the unhappy lord by clicking on their portrait at the top to find out. In the Lord's character menu, you can see their main status indicators such as mood and loyalty, inventory, and traits. However, hover over any icon and an indicator to learn more detail. Alright. Torturous Desire. What does that mean? Obsession. An unfulfilled wish is bothering this lord. If you hover over the mouse to the desired icon, you will see that the lord dreams of holy rings. Yeah. She did say she wants holy rings, yes. But I'm more interested about this torturous desire. The rings that appear in the resource list in the upper left corner belong to your king and are in his inventory. Let's share the holy rings with this lord by rewarding them. In addition to satisfying the current desire, this action will increase the lord's loyalty. Click the action button. Reward. Once your king finds time, he will reward your lord that you have chosen. Or you can make him complete the task immediately. Click on the king. Click on the reward task on the list. Wait for the king to reward the unhappy lord. Stop walking. I'm trying to give you something. Well, how was your weekend, Red? How's the concert? Holy rings like the one bestowed. I gave her 5. I only had 7. Upon your lord cannot be produced. They can only be purchased from the holy caravan with gold, and since selling large volumes of gold goods lowers the price of the caravan, sometimes it makes sense to trade with neighbors where price remains more stable. To enter into a trade contract, you must either be in the same state or as a neighbor or have friendly relations with them. There are many ways to establish friendships with neighboring king. Give him a gift, send your lord on a mission, or simply send your king to hunt together. Now let's improve the neighboring king's attitude towards yours, so we can then set up a trade deal with them. Go to the world map and click on the neighboring city to open its menu. Click the action menu button, select lords, and then select the king. Select hunt and choose your king as a hunting partner. Wait for till the kings have hunted together. Okay. So I'm over here in Sparksville. We want to make friends with Caden. I think that's where the caravan came from. Assign Lord's King. Flesh wolf hunting. Alright. And then you're going to go back and read your book, I suppose. Hey, Venzu! Psychedelic Furs was great. Yeah, it's like RimWorld, but with, like, economy management and stuff. I'm not sure it's entirely. It's still in early access. It's fairly new. It's my first time playing it, so we'll find out together. Long time no see. Think you're last here for Anno? I miss Anno. Anno was fun. Alright, Sheepka's learning about beer. You know, I think with all of the menus being in the lower left, I'm gonna switch quarters today. Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. That's another one I've been wanting to do. But it's such a loaded game. To do it justice, it's going to be a long playthrough. But what have you been up to recently, Venzu? Getting up to any mischief? Alright, so you finished the book. So, can I get ahead? No, it's not letting me click on anything until... Do I know where my king is? Oh, okay, he's on his way. Why didn't we hunt with these guys? I have to walk through their town to get there anyway. You guys hop on it, multiplayer. Oh, that would be fun. That might be enough to finally convince me to pick the damn thing up. Oh, and he's coming back already. Okay, so they buy moonshine. Have the king sell moonshine. Oh, I should have sent the one with the higher. Can I cancel? No, I can't cancel. So I won't get the best price, but let's work at home now. Got work that operates in Pittsburgh. Still doing QA testing. Well, if they ever offer to send you to Pittsburgh on a business trip, I recommend you refuse. I'm from Pennsylvania. I mean, that's not entirely fair. Pittsburgh's better than it used to be. It's starting to get a little bit more upper scale in terms of its industries. Carnegie Mellon's put in quite a bit for like robotics and tech stuff, and so it's recovering. But for like 30 years, it's just a post-industrial shit show. My beloved friends, Ladislav, for me, it's a great honor to engage in a trade agreement with you. Trade above all services and assurance of peace between our kingdoms, signed the presence of the bishop. Plus 10 improvement. The city budget of the partner will increase, and the population of their city will grow by 1 inhabitants. As part of the trade agreement, Coleman will offer to buy 30 moonshine for 120. While the deal is active every morning at 11, a button to sell moonshine will appear in the chair braid menu. The price negotiated by your lord will be honored even as price fluctuate on the main market. For the trade to take place, an available peasant from your city will be dispatched to the target city. The distance between your kingdom means that this kind of trade is not instantaneous. However, these regular exchanges don't require paper like other actions on the global map do. Since your king already agreed to the deal, return to the local map. Great. So now can I... Oh, Holy Sophia. Bandits have stealthily approached our settlement. We must fight back. Fortunately, we have some time before they launch their attack. But first, you need to hire warriors. We have a few warriors, but we would like to increase our chances. You can add warriors by freeing prisoners, inviting unfortunate peasants, or hiring mercenaries. Newly hired peasants and prisoners will be consumed by the fear of death and will run away at first sight of danger, while mercenaries usually need 1 or 2 days to reach your settlement. Fortunately, there's a group of mercenaries near the city ready to be hired right now, and there is some weaponry in the warehouse, so let's increase your army. Note that you must pay the church a daily tax for your warriors, the amount of which depends on their skill. Hire several mercenaries. Every unit should be led by a lord. The higher their command skill, the higher the unit's morale will be, and the lower the chances of the soldiers fleeing when taking damage. You will also select the warriors who will form the squad and the equipment they will be armed with. The distribution of weapons among the squad members will be automatic, with your more skilled soldiers receiving higher quality equipment. Alright, you need to assign a leader. I think my king was actually higher than this, but fine. Shipka, you're now our general. The second lord into the squad as well. Now wait for your new warriors to pick up their weapons from the warehouse. Use spacebar to start and stop time. Alright. We got our militia forming up. I gotta throw in an obligatory fuck Pennsylvania. Should do their art Yeah, I think I have the art billions. It's been on the to-do list for a while. It's not an option, but a little bit more roguelike. So Venzu, Baldur's Gate 3 worth buying. Someone who's a little impatient. Yeah, I was playing Diplomacy's Not an Option on Saturday. It was fun, but I survived 2 attacks, 3 attacks. I forgot, but I hadn't really learned much outside of the very basic tutorial that they give you. So I actually never got above wooden walls and shit. But I watched Many True Nerds video again afterwards. And I want to play it again and see if I can try it properly with like stone walls and upgrading buildings and shit like that. How long as you can take time to read. You think Big Red knows how to read? Digital space and meshing it with common RPG mechanics. The squad is under your direct control and can be managed with RB. You can find its menu in the lower left corner. It's time to attack. Alright. The lords and peasants are off on their little mission. Why is my symbol the Ankh? No, it's not an Ankh. Oh my god. That's, Big Red, do you know your Greek letters? Heard you can fucking bear. Well, it's better than JD Vance. The bandit squad has been defeated and their leader vanquished. Your warriors will capture and take hostages those who survived, and the peasants will bring them to the settlement later. Now is a good time to launch a counterattack on their camp. Alright. Our little army's off. So did any of these guys survive, or carrying bodies? You gotta put the work in. That bear ain't easy, Red. Succubus sounds like a lot of fucking. Dead. Dead. Is there another one? Just those two. Hey, my king's coming back. A successful trade deal. Leaving the settlement. Why are you leaving the settlement? Oh, welcome back, King. You can see your own and the enemy squad, as well as the approximate balance of power. You can retreat from the battle if it seems unwinnable. Play out the battle automatically, or personally command your squad in combat. When you initiate the attack, your squad is positioned on the left while the enemy is on the right. Click on your squad's banner to control them. Squid fucking sounds interesting. Time to fulfill your extraterrestrial desires. Big Red's mind goes to Mass Effect. Mine goes to Captain Kirk. Took me a second to remember his name there. I like how everyone's got little Russian hats on, Red. You should appreciate that. Hey, we captured one. Benecamp destroyed. Relationship with its neighbor +5. Attitude of monarch towards your king. Matriarch towards your king +12. During the game, you can always seek assistance with the help menu. Sometimes hints related to the current situation will appear there. A few seconds of the hint being displayed, it becomes frozen in place. You can hover over it Okay. Congratulations. Game is at easy or through the main menu. Start a new game, creating your noble family. Customize the political map at difficulty. I think easy is not a bad place to start. So what are you guys doing? Praying. Okay, praying is allowed. That's okay. XCOM. XCOM's a good one. What's this? Build a lumber mill. Tavern's not functioning. We need barricades. Barracks. I mean, didn't I do those things? To see what characters think of each other. I like how my king is in charge of the rutabaga field. Inactive. Instructions not received. What do you mean? Oh, because my king's not here? No, my king should be here. Yeah, he's praying. State. Oh, I'm sure I would like XCOM. Alright, my troops are coming back. So we're going to go ahead and build a hops field. 100% fertility. Plus 1,000 paid wages, 80 resources produced. Wow, it's good to be king. Instructions not received. Brewery. Don't know what that means. Why don't you have instructions? Yeah, I've ordered 30. No nerd already played XCOM. Did I? I... Hang on. Alright, Steam. Library. XCOM. None of them are showing that they've been played. I got XCOM, XCOM 2, and Chimera Squad. I hear Chimera Squad was shit. But I got it anyway. I mean, a game being good or not, it's never really determined if the likelihood of me purchasing it. Why are you sleeping outside? Homelessness. Well, that would be why. Drug den? Sweet. Alright, we'll get one of those built tomorrow. Is that Brightwood? Yes. Oh, it's supposed to go under the building as well? I feel like I'm wasting money on an indulgence. Do these peasants really deserve wooden flooring? Time to get the villagers high. Snoop Dogg would be proud. As long as Piggy Diddy's not proud. XCOM 2 is recommended starting point. Was thinking to try it out soon. Drugs? I don't know if I can recommend that. New PC. You can try to get yourself one of those next X. Oh, $1,000 budget. Never mind. The 98 100X 3D was the one I was thinking of. That's tempting. Especially compared to the latest Intel ones that just came out. 15th gen looks pathetic. Alright, people are waking up. Oddly enough, the homeless people seem to be the last ones to wake. RX 570. Did the numbers ever get that low? I kid. 3060. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Big Red. It may not be a bad time to see if you can get a couple of upgrades in before tariffs. Because God knows we don't produce anything ourselves anymore. Alright, everyone's waking up. Are they gonna go do stuff now? Get the upgrade from 570? Yeah. I mean, that's like 3,000 score higher. 2,500 better. Sending messengers for trade agreements. Oh. I mean, yes, I'm okay to send that. Instructions. What do you mean instructions? All right. Hop field is under construction. We can get the beer rolling in. China and Russia are worried about Trump. He implodes. I'll go down too. There's a British admiral in World War II. Get his name. but he was privately this like massive pacifist. But his theory was if you act insane enough, people won't mess with you. Insufficient resources for production. Why not? Alright, this one's ready. Appoint a manager. You're in charge of this. Alright, I think they got their resources. Yeah. He picked up the 30 units of the madman technique. Exactly. I mean, Trump's so committed to the bit, he's been doing it for... How old is he? 80? 80 years now? All as a lead up to this. Because, you know, it has to be believable. You can't just be crazy overnight. You gotta live crazy. Now he's talking about executive actioning birthright citizenship, which is 14th Amendment. So not something that can be executive actioned away. Oh, Senator Mark Rubio is now foreign policy Secretary of State guy. I don't think he's going to make it too long. He's got a hard job now. Instructions set up. Hire an assistant. One lord can comfortably manage more than 10 buildings. And you can also hire a free lord to assist them. It's better to upgrade existing buildings than new ones. It's not only provides a productivity bonus, but also reduces travel time. Since a managing lord must visit many buildings, it's best to construct these buildings in one area, close to a warehouse and the temple to the north of the hall. This way you can easily maintain 25 plus buildings in operation until you unlock the chancery. We need more people. We expect 4 new ones to come today. I got 3 jobs. And now we'll have enough beds for everybody. Constitution is just a piece of paper. Yeah, I hear Austrian painters are eager to come back to Germany. Alright, so... Can I make beer and moonshine at the same time? Okay, so I need hops and... excuse me, barley. Rye. Rye is what they're asking for. So, do I have any other fertile land? No, down here is pretty fertile. King's ambition. The king decides that it's time to announce the ambition that will determine the future of your noble family. Fertile, the more population, the more strength. Increase the population by 58 people. Power leads to prosperity. Add 3 vassals. The economy decides everything. Achieve daily production of goods worth 1539. Now 39. Alright, it says recommended for population growth. We'll go with that. Every king has ambitions. They are not pursued over the time. The king will begin to feel like a failure. However, achieving them provides a strong moral boost. Far-right rally in Poland? No. I believe it. But that's kind of disappointing. I mean, it's a land of solidarity. Literally speaking. Alright. New manager. Get an order of 30. But we definitely need to get some people in here. No negative thoughts. Okay, so can I fire people from the army now? I don't want mercy from peasants. Why is there 0 from peasants? I hope I didn't downsize my entire army and I can't get them back. I'd rather them be in the workforce. Yeah, okay. I think I just kicked him out of my town. That's not what I wanted. More migrants arrived, yay. A special guest has arrived from Brelos. Okay, caravan is coming. And who's the jester? Okay, that's Grelos. Going to entertain the people. Oh, that's nice. Just a traveling entertainer. Coordination? Was I not already coordinated? Okay, so how do I access the trade? Okay, the king's busy getting drunk. Always nice to get drunk before a negotiation. We got the entertainer dancing at the market. Okay, there we go. So we could buy books on Peasant's House, Scaffold, Temple, Herbalism, more efficient rutabaga fields, production of flavorful ale, bow proficiency, or hop field proficiency. Learning how to build a house would be nice. I could buy slaves. Doesn't miss loved ones, plus 10. Combat skill, plus 40. Alright, well, what do I have in excess of? I could sell a whole lot of wood. Okay, what price? What prices are high? It says some goods are worth more. Okay, so we'll get the ones with similar culture to us. I don't know why these Tanyas are in red, but I'm gonna assume that's not a good thing. So we bought some prisoners. Now we have enough people for all of our jobs. Yay! This feels like going medieval. Slaves! Yay, slaves! Economic report. Plus 64, wages 112, resources produced, goods sold, resources invested. Why are you sleeping here? I don't think you need to be homeless. We got enough. Foreign trade report, 120 gold from that. Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of empty beds here, people. 3 hours longer than free peasants, which increases productivity. They do not require payment in gold. Just set their consumption limits in the finance menu. Prisoners live in prison wards. Knowledge of keeping prisoners is required for its construction. Prisoners, especially unhappy ones, sometimes attempt to escape. Place patrols near the prison wards on their workplaces. Unhappy prisoners can initiate a riot. A freed prisoner experiences great joy in freedom and may become a brave warrior. Characters granted freedom and becomes a peasant or a warrior. The character may choose to leave your providence. Upon release, the character receives a positive thought proportional to their desire for freedom. And you can release prisoners more quickly by clicking the small red button in their portraits. All right. I have no interest in being a slave society yet. So we'll go ahead and set them free. Don't make me regret it. We got one unemployed person. That's a nice change. All right, so we're producing alcohol. Wrong road. No, I don't really like the white wood so much. Is that dark wood? Yeah, that's dark wood. I like the dark wood a little bit better. Expand the wood out to honor our statue of some random communist dictator from the looks of it. The harmony of the world of Norland and as grace of Mother Sophia to all that is new and renewing, the loving family prohibits aggression towards young noble houses. This means that neighboring provinces will not engage in blackmail warfare or intrigue against you while protection is in place. However, the protection will be listed if you take aggressive action against your neighbors first. All skills increased by 5. Nice. No, not stone. I don't see anyone too Lenin-like. I think this guy's probably the closest. Oh, I don't even need to assign a manager for the tavern. So it's not. Oh, my healthy unemployed guy got a job. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't look like I have any hops or rye in storage, but that looks more like Santa Claus. Well, 'tis the season, you know. Bold, -20 to interest. Now, how do I see my relation with my neighbors? Friend, +49. Neutral. Kanaya. Okay, why is it these people red? Once a great culture and the initial founders of the Crimson Empire, the Tanya culture eventually became too steeped in religious dogma. Still one of the reasons why of their downfall. Nevertheless, they still retain many aspects of the old imperial culture, from efficient bureaucracy to special ties with the living family, which supports them in conflicts with their neighbors. Alright, so I don't think it was red for any specific reason, just they needed a color for it. Okay, good relationship, +5. So... Oh, he's not. Oh, he's coming home. Well, maybe when he makes it back to town, I'll send my king down here to Dust Valley. What job did I send you out there to do? Alright, we'll send our king out. Do a little schmoozing. Daily consumption is 40. Oh, that's a problem. Because I sell 30. %, production. Satisfy the need for rest, also used in the creation of nectar. $20 wood. Okay, that's not too expensive. Let's go ahead and get the builders down there to get that upgraded. So how much do you produce per day? Doesn't tell me. Lords who left were disowned from their family and did not join another. They arrive with the holy caravan and can be hired with holy rings. So do we have another caravan coming in? Yes, we do. Waiting to be hired. What's your cost? Build this first. Build what first? Oh, the iron production. So he managed to make 35 moonshine today. That's enough to sell to my neighbor. And not enough. Well, I guess barely enough. No. Yeah, I should have one left over. $84 rutabaga was produced. Apparently no rye or... Well, I guess it takes a couple of days to grow. Go greet the trader. Alright, what's she selling? Special recipe for braised rutabaga that prevents death from rutabaga typhus. All woodcutters of the province gain the knowledge of how to obtain 50% more resources from each felled tree. That sounds worth it. I got enough money. Let's just buy that book. Alright, so how do I get people to read? Bought books. Knowledge menu. Ah, there we go. Correct cutting. Learn Shipka. Allows for the construction of a prison. Do I have knowledge of this? No. So we need to read that book as well. Alright, Shipka's gonna just do a lot of reading, I think. Wound treatment. Sometimes wounds are merely bruises, but inflamed wounds can be dangerous. Alright, Sadislav got hurt in his hunt. Minor bruise. Okay, that's not too bad. They buy moonshine. I don't have enough moonshine to sell to both of you. Dark deeds. Alright, so he's slowly making his way home with a bit of a bruise. Stonegate. In the province, there's dangerous disease in your city. So they'll give me rye in tribute in 2 days. And you give me... Do you give me this? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. All right, everyone's got instructions. Seems like they're enjoying the new pub. Oh, I guess I don't need barracks because I fired all of my soldiers. Every 10 days. I can produce 151. It's not a lot. Oh no, that's every day 52. Okay, and this is every 3 days, and this is every 3 days. Okay, so that averages out to 30 a day for hops and 50 a day for rye. So if I want equal production, because beer requires both, I do need another field. I don't have a lot of fertile land. Down there is some. That's quite a walk. Got some up there. So if I want to make sure that it's not going to take forever for them to deliver it, warehouse is 38, workplace is 41. My king is back. Pain level 1. 9 hours left on his bruise. What a feeble king. Can't go hunting without getting hurt. Oh, are you... 94 is not too bad. Let's go ahead and get one more field down. Got 4 unemployed. Oh, thank you, Big Red. 4 months. That's fucking incredible. You're... Character suddenly realizes that they possess the following knowledge. Oh, hot fuel deficiency. I didn't even have to buy the book. A new heretic cult in the northern woods. Where are the northern woods? 7 bandits with a combat skill of 5, but without weapons, will join your army. Building needs a manager. Oh, I guess my field is done. The relationship too one-sided now. I'd like to file for a divorce. You can't leave me. I've got the Netflix password. We've got one job. I should have 4 people moving in today. 2 homeless. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. They only hold 10. Can I upgrade? I cannot upgrade. Okay, so I have to put down another dormitory. If I keep growing in the southern direction, I might be able to get that farmland into play. Trophy subscribe. Sends me checks to intensity. Hey, we got the 4 Zaloslav and Shipgar going on a date tonight. Alright. King's got it going on. Oh, they literally do have it going on. I guess they call this a date. Dyson Sphere? Oh, no, I haven't. I'm worried about that one. I got so... Lord request asylum. The rightful ruler of the land, Sparksville. I know these scoundrels will seek refuge in your city. Please don't take him in. Better yet, drive him out as quickly as possible. You have no idea what this animal's done to us. The Lord asks for asylum in your province. Drive the sword away or accept him into your family as a lesser lord. Lodenard. Who's Vordenard? This guy up here. I'm sold. Yeah, I would be too. To the point where I have no sleep. That's why I'm afraid to touch it. I may get back into Factorio at some point. I was really tempted by that new DLC, Space Age 1. I'm gonna have to pick it up when I know I have a lot of time. Who's Tuck It Up? Oh, this is the guy wanting seduce. Knowledge learned. All right, Shipka, learn how to keep prisoners. All right, you don't seem to like anyone in my family. I was gonna talk to you, but we're just gonna go ahead and kick you out. Space Age sounds like time suck. Oh, absolutely. Minus 83 gold today. We got an abundance of rutabaga now. Oh, and we ordered... Oh, we didn't produce any beer or ale. Just 68 moonshine. Gotta play with pew pew. Shoot little sails in space and see them slowly encompass the sun. Can I see what I used my money on? I'm still complaining about the repulsive moonshine. Shipka's only 90% loyal to me. Didn't we just like boink a few minutes ago? You're angry that you don't have enough. Rings, so give you 5. Mild loneliness. Well, I took the only eligible female lord, so I understand that. 86. All right, he's happy about that. Wink. Drop the current activity and bribe a peasant to fulfill the need for sex. Bribing a peasant for sex is considered a sin, adultery, and if the Lord is married, it causes more harm than the thoughts of lacking sex. So you can just seduce a peasant girl. Nice. Ship goes off to the library, reading more about keeping prisoners. Wolf. Christy Gnome for Homeland Security. South Dakota governor. What the hell does South Dakota know about Homeland Security? They don't even have Canadians. Civilization disappears gradually. The process can last centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. But a ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can we prevent the onset of Dark Ages. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has long been unable to cope with the variety of challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine, and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done, they will soon disappear, and with them, civilization will vanish. There's always hope, but for that, you must unite 12 Norland provinces under control, either as king or as vassal state, as the leader of an alliance or free cities. Proclaim yourself new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. Okay. Can we get some construction people down here, please? Don't you? The migrant armies are marching to North Dakota as we speak. That's a long walk. And it's cold up there. Almost took a job in Fargo. And I'm from up north, so I'm used to the cold. But even that scared me off. Now, after living in the South for so long, I think it would be fatal to take that job. All right, so I build like a new warehouse. I can. So if I put a warehouse down here, in the current generation of lords die, you may find yourself in a difficult situation if they haven't had any children. The village chief of Yodel has brought tribute. 140 rye. Stone Gate, also 140 rye. Oh, what's this? Oh. Bringing the tribute in. So we've got a hell of a lot of rye now. So in that case, let's go ahead and get the mill down. So I was worried I would have to decide between food or beer. But it seems like I don't have to choose, because my tributes seem to keep me well supplied. One open job. Well, we should get some more migrants today. Only two migrants. Well, another date night. Hey, caravan's here. All right, what books did you bring for me today? Flavored ale. Raised rutabaga. Fighting drought. Herbalist. Cooking meat. I don't have any meat production, though. I already have a temple, don't I? Oh, it's just an altar. I don't have a temple. Let's get the herbalists. And let's sell rye. We've got a lot of it. All right. Shipka, you're just going to be reading forever. Let's just try to keep like a 115 storage. That sounds good, right? Okay, apparently this can only go in multiples of... Fine, 55. The Sheepka's got a pretty nice life. Library, sex, library, sex, library, sex. He's trying so hard. So everyone's upset about the moonshine. Got 4 unemployed. Medical solve will cost twice as much the next time the caravan comes. Not sex, sex, not sex. Maybe get another lumber mill down. Because there's no point of having unemployed people in my town. They're not contributing to the greater good. And they're just a empty mouth to feed. This game was a sex game all along. Surprised it's not banned off of Twitch. They don't seem to like sex games all that much. What's the 4? I don't know what the 4 is. Our lumber mill needs upgrading. It's time for the Lord and Mary. How do I do that? No! Okay, keeping prisoners has been learned. Oh, is Shipka married to me? We're friends. She's envious of my wealth. Yeah, yeah, she is my spouse. All right, well that means that explains the sex. Inquisition mission is returned with dire news. In the Northwest Forest, a so-called unholy horde was formed. In the rule of the new heretic cult, the heresy of the dead god. It's preparing to destroy all of the new kingdoms of Norland. All noble houses to set aside their conflict now and unite against this new threat. The king who brings the capital of the unholy horde, the house of the dead god, to ashes will earn the gratitude of the entire world. Enchantment neutralization order. Oh. Zeta. All right. I'm going to send my horny lord out to make friends. Good luck! You can do it, Strazodor! Start brewing beer. Upgrade level brewery to level 3. Probably not a bad idea. Build 2 rye fields. Yeah, I'm trying to get a second one down. Got a prison ward available now. Not enough wood. I know. I'm trying on it. Have at least 2, preferably 3 lumber mills. This area looks like a pretty good place to put down a lumber mill. One unemployed, 3 new migrants expected today. Hopefully by the time more gets here, we can have the mine researched. Then we'll have jobs at the new field and the lumber mill. Take him as a hostage. Okay, so how did it go? Uh, I'm a little low on the moonshine. Okay, you've been producing beer, though. Well, another date night with a wife. Leave the library. And some love time. Welcome back, Strasbourg. And the caravan is here. What books did you bring me today? Mace Stun. Flavorful Ale. Pig Farm. Oh, okay. Be useful. Training Ground. Rutabaga Field Efficiency. Brewery. Level 4 and 5. Pig Farm. Those would all be good things. Alright, what do I have an abundance of? I could sell off some beer. You have a lot of rye. A lot of rutabaga. You're at a higher price right now. I only have 5, but that was 15. Alright, I'll spend a little bit of money for that. What if I could make Shipgun to a faster reader? I've got a lot of books for her to read. Got 3 homeless. I'm unemployed. Okay, that one wasn't completed, and we still have the lumber mill that hasn't even been started. Lumber mill needs upgrading. Build a mine. Yes, that was my plan. As soon as we finish learning about mines. Temple. All right, you know, everyone's just going to spend the day in the library today. The Lord dies, our knowledge is lost. It's best to prepare for this in advance by distributing knowledge among several characters. Characters share knowledge with each other during the wise conversations. They do this automatically with their friends and children, but you can also initiate it manually from the character menu. This also works with guests. Oh. Well, I wish I knew that before I kicked you out. Might have been able to learn something from you. Increase their budget and population. Oh, I didn't have enough. I have enough to sell. Maybe I should put down a second brewery, have one of each. I can't. I don't have enough wood. Oh, wait. Okay, that wasn't the one I was... The wife of one of your male lords. Bride's noble house will receive 710. I didn't realize noble ladies were so expensive. All right, make the offer. Did I send the request? Okay, no, he's going to deliver it now. Well, he should be happy. Workers... What do you mean you haven't received instructions? Oh. Got the caravan coming back. Special guests. No one knows where these creatures come from, but they are known for friendliness and loyalty. I can hire a dog. Ten rings for a dog. I can't resist. Free Lord. Only for 10 days. Now, how delighted I am of this union. Bonds of kinship are always more steadfast than stone. Friendship between our kingdoms shall become just as strong as this, I am certain. All right. Congratulations. guess that means I have to build a new lord house. Do that up for you, I guess. Doubt he would like his bride to be homeless upon arrival. Maybe I should start building up my army again. Why do I have no one from peasants that I can hire? We didn't finish the house in time. 915 minus, mostly for buying a wife for my lord. Upgrade those 3 lumber mills. Level 2. Hopefully that'll... Welcome home! Subjected to threats. Strazador, what did you do? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put down a second brewery. Early bolding personality trait. Got a lot of construction requests out there today. Alright, the mine is built. Oh, the new girl's pretty good. Start making tools. Alright, let's start. Hiring a couple mercenaries. Pig farm! Yay. Longevity. For 3 papers, you can write a book to help. Man, this new girl is pretty good. She can even write a management textbook. You already had that knowledge, but at least it's shared amongst more people now. Oh, shit. Almost 2 o'clock already. Alright, well, maybe I'll wait for the current constructions to finish. And I might call it a night. Where are my builders? Just kind of let that job incomplete. There's my puppy! Pigs are slaughtered every 6 days for the production of meat. Unemployed peasants can either leave your city or stay and turn to crime. Did someone turn to crime? So we have one vagabond in the city. Was this the marriage ceremony? It is the marriage ceremony! They'll send a bishop. And we have a traitor here. Oh, they're getting married at the moment. You can finish the wedding first. Sorry we didn't finish your house in time. Just 6 iron today. Now we're losing money pretty quick. Oh, that's too much. You don't have that much money. Happiness of prisoners, don't give a damn. The negative thought brought on by consuming moonshine in the province would be half as strong. Negative thought by, like, in terms of, like, it will taste better? Because that's what people seem to be complaining the most about. Is if you'll make my alcohol taste better, that's going to be priority number 1. Wish you were a faster reader. Nope. Too late. I have the bishop coming over to my house after midnight. That's totally not anything inconspicuous. What can we learn from the holy man? Is there a fight? Panic attack. Is there a fight? Bandit. I don't have any. Oh, that's what the scaffold. I thought the scaffold was for building something. Can I send the army? Hey, Shipka's pregnant. I'm gonna have an heir. So where's my army? Where did he get a knife? And why is no one helping him? Everyone ran away in a panic. Warriors are armed and ready. Stops the bleeding. Yeah, that's a good idea. Going to sleep. Also a good idea. A slight cut. Pain threshold, 47 hours. Okay. The royal family just shows up and kills him. Dead. Alright, so I see why having a standing army is not a bad idea. We did good. We killed the unarmed civilian very quickly. Well done. It's a husband and wife bonding moment right there. Huh, alright, well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I should probably get myself to sleep here. But hey, I mean, that was fun. I could definitely see the appeal. May very well hop back into it on Wednesday. We'll see what I feel like. Maybe I might save it for a little bit longer because I do see that they're coming out with patches frequently because it is an early access game. Um, yeah, it came out with a patch end of September, October. Beta opened October 18. Patch November 1. So yeah, they're definitely rolling out some new stuff on this often. So maybe I will go ahead and wait for it to come along a little bit more. We'll see what I feel like. But either way, I expect to see more of it here before too long. Um, but yeah, I'm off to bed. I hope you all have a good day. I mean, Monday is over. It's always nice when you survive a Monday. Be back on Wednesday with maybe some more Norland, and maybe a little bit more diplomacy's not an option. I don't know. We'll see what the mood is when I make it home from work at the very least. And hopefully something multiplayer Friday. We'll see if Frosty and Big Red are up for it. And then something else on Saturday. So, hey, till then, have a great one. Thanks for hanging out. Do enjoy the evening. Hopefully, we'll see you Wednesday. Bye bye.